Me and Bonbon going to bring you to see all the landed district, what you can buy with a 4.5 million budget. Let's go! Wow, Eric, last video you talked about a lot of districts. So for this video, even more fun because I will add more districts into this video. Again, I will start in West, give them some love because always talk about East, Northeast. In all landed videos, I'm going to share with you 5 types of landed conditions. Number 1, brand new. Very easy you buy directly from developer. Number 2, like new, which you see is like modern Versa 2.5 or 3.5 story, which you do not need to spend any money on renovation. The third type, very livable, which you may need to spend a bit on renovation. Number 4, livable means you need to spend like 200,000-300,000 minimum on renovation. And number 5, which is old and original. Most people tear this type of condition down and they rebuild into brand new. And I'm going to add 2 more conditions in. Number 6 is super old until there's many ghosts. Number 7, ghosts don't even want to stay in, which means it's impossible for you to buy. Now let's go to the west. Now let's go to District 23. And in the first 2 months of this year, we have 4 freehold transactions only. Hey, wait. When I talk about transactions, it's about how many inter-terrace freehold lander is transacted. I never add in the rest, like semi-D and bungalow, which will add more to the numbers. I found this. Looks quite good, right? In Hillview Garden Estate, 2,214 square feet, sold January 2025. You can see the Versa is like modern and it's quite new. So this new inter-terrace sold for 4.68 million. Yes, I know the video is about 4.5 million. But I see this transaction is like quite interesting. That's why I want to show you. With this kind of condition, it's around 4.68 to 4.7 million. Okay lah. You want something within your budget, right? Let's go to the next place. Pavilion Park. This time the land is smaller, 1,700 square feet, sold Feb 2025. And this is quite big. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 story leh. As you can see, this type of condition is like very livable, but spend a bit on renovation only lah. Guess how much is sold? By now you are a guru already. Sold for 4.1 million, 2,411 per square feet. You see, at 4.5 million budget, a lot of things for you to buy. And if you watch my previous video a few years ago, I also talked about this area before. At 1,006 square feet, very livable. It was sold at 2,200 per square feet at 3.55 million. See, back in year 2022, with only this budget, you can buy a 2.5 story lander with better, nicer looking Versa. One way to know whether prices has increased over the years is to look at the condition of the place. So previously with this budget, you can see that you can buy a modern Versa. Over the years, like right now, you can see that the Versa is not as modern. So this is a way that you can see that prices has increased. Now let's go nearer to the City Fringe area. See, 4.5 million can buy a lander in City Fringe area leh. And this time, I'm going to bring you to District 21. Now let's go to the next district. For first 2 months of District 21, we have 3 transactions only. At Totak Garden, land size 1,744 square feet in City Fringe, sold Feb 2025. This type just need to spend a bit only lah. So I call this condition very livable. Sold for 4.4 million, 2,523 per square feet. Not bad below 4.5 can buy something like that. Just need to spend a bit of money to do up can already. You can ask me Eric, what do usually people spend on? The usual stuff lor. They changed all the toilet, changed the entire kitchen. So all the toilet plus kitchen, maybe you spend 150,000 should be more than enough. Well guys, you are in luck because I found a bigger inter-terrace. So by now you have learned if you can buy something bigger, the condition will be correct lah. Let's take a look. This time at Eng Kong Park, also City Fringe, 1,873 square feet, sold Feb 2025. Look at the condition, correct lor. Just now that one is very livable. This one, livable lah. So livable means you need to spend like maybe, depends on individual lah. You may spend like 200,000-300,000 to do more things lah. Aircon, piping, waterproofing, some ID for your carpentry. So it's about maybe $400,000. It can also be 100-200. It all depends on what you are going to reno. But most importantly, you look at the condition. The structure quite nice. I just need to change the windows into more modern and it will look good lor. So this livable inter-terrace was sold 4.15 million only 2,216 per square feet. Not bad with a bigger land size. And a fun fact, we make more money on the land size. The bigger the land size will give you more appreciation over the years. Now let's travel to District 5. From Jan and Feb this year, there are 3 transactions. Take note, District 5, half is OCR and half is City Fringe. And the good news, I'm going to share with you 2 lenders, one in OCR and one in City Fringe. And let's see the price and condition for both. The first one, let's go for the City Fringe one. Don't know how to pronounce, but I call this 3千 view. Very good land size, 1,921 square feet in City Fringe, sold December 2024. So make a guess, with this kind of land size, this kind of modern Versailles, how much is it sold at? Sold for 4.42 million, new inter-terrace for 2,300 per square feet. The next one also within your budget, but this time going to District 5 but in OCR area. Then now you should be a pro already lah. If we are talking about same price but we are going to OCR, means that the land size will be correct lah. See, you 厉害 already. West Coast Gardens, look at the land size, almost 3,500 square feet in OCR, sold Jan 2025. So with a bigger land size, the condition is not as beautiful as the previous one. I call this condition livable. So guess how much this was sold at? Sold for 4.625 million, livable inter-terrace, 1,325 per square feet. So which one will you choose? The small land size with modern Versailles in City Fringe, or this livable condition, bigger land in OCR? So you see, for stay, I will choose the one nearer to town lah. But you talk about investment, making money, the bigger land size may potentially make more. So which one will you choose then? Now let's go to the north. And now we are going to District 26. Not bad lah. For the first 2 months of this year, we have 6 inter-terrace freehold landed transactions. Ooh la la, I have exactly 4.5 million transactions eh. You will be shocked by the condition. Hey-yo, looks good right? 1, 2, 3, 3.5 story eh. It's at the spring side, 1,700 square feet land, sold Jan 2025. This one can consider new already lah. Sold for 2,628 per square feet, 4.5 million. If you are the northerner you can get something like that lor. Huh? Too small don't worry, I found another one, also 4.5 million, bigger land and it's corner terrace don't play. Do a landed video, do so much research, takes up so much of my time, so remember to subscribe It's also at the spring side. It's a corner terrace, 1, 2, 3 story, 2,782 square feet of land sold Feb 2025. This condition definitely very livable. You may just need to spend a bit of money on reno. Sold for 1,617 per square feet, 4.5 million. It's a wow, Eric, the per square feet very cheap, huh? Wait. Take note, this is a corner terrace, not inter terrace. So corner is usually cheaper per square feet than inter terrace. It's just like condo lah. Condo got patio, right? And the condo patio per square feet is usually worth lesser than the usable area inside. Same thing, your corner terrace, you have that side of garden that's why the per square feet is cheaper. So you cannot compare corner with inter per square feet. So what happens if a person buys a corner terrace and an inter terrace per square feet? It's super 菜头 already lor. So if you don't want to be 菜头, the easiest is to come for my one-to-one But if not, you can always compare inter with inter and corner with corner transactions. Now let's go nearer to Singapore That one is a bit too far Let's go to District 20. Wow, today so many area Let's go. Not bad for District 20, for the first 2 months of this year, we have 8 transactions. And again, District 20, some are City Fringe, some are OCR. This is located at Mayflower Gardens, which is the OCR of District 20, not the City Fringe part. 2,000 square feet of land sold Feb 2025. So look at this 2-story condition. You can say that the condition is correct livable lor. Spend quite a bit of money to do reno. And it was sold 4.36 million 2,147 per square feet. Unfortunately, I can't find anything 4.5 million budget transacted within these 2 months in the City Fringe area. So now we're going to the next district. Now let's give some love to the northeasty people. And we are going to District 28. Ooh la la, this time we have 14 resale transactions for just Jan and February of this year. This one also beautiful. Luxus Hill, look at the Versailles, very new and modern. 1,600 square feet of land, sold Feb 2025. This type of condition don't need to spend money Sold for 4.558 million, 2,823 per square feet. With this kind of per square feet, 2,006 and above for this kind of land size is usually new condition already. If I'm not wrong, brand new should be the 3,000 each per square feet already. I shall do one series on brand new prices soon. So you don't want to miss subscribe lor. Wait. I suddenly thought of something 4.5 million possible to get a semi-D in this area, no? And I found something, Look at this at Eaton Park. It's like 1, 2, 3, 3.5 story, 2,176 square feet of land, sold Jan 2025. This is semi-D leh, don't play. People ask you where you stay. I stay semi-D. Aiyo, 成功了. And this condition looks quite good lah, so I call this new. And it's sold for 4.6 million, 2,114 per square feet. Not bad lah, because usually anything that has semi-D I think is chow, smelly 5 million and above already. I think the semi-D around my area, the core region 10 million. And now let's go to many people's favorite, District 19. Wow, and in the first 2 months of this year, got 19 transactions leh. Means what? Got demand lah. You don't want to buy in the area, no demand, then only use Xiao Kia buy, right? I saw this at Simon Place. 2,657 land size, which is huge, sold Jan 2025. One way to know whether the landed got slightly more value or slightly lesser value is to see the car porch, whether you can stand on top or not. 1, 2, 3 story with a new car porch that you can stand on it. Because I do A&A for my current semi-D, and I added this thing that cost me like 50k. Value maybe can increase by 80 to 100,000. Landed property is the type of property whereby you just spend like baller and it will increase in value. Macam printing your own appreciation lah. I call this very livable lah. Don't need to spend too much on reno. Sold for 4.5 million, 1,694 per square feet. Do you see the huge difference or not? In District 19, this one, 4.5 million is this type of condition. Just now the District 28, 4.5 million, wow, it's like new and it's 3 story. So now you understand, the further you go, the cheaper it goes lah. District 19, this kind of condition, 4.5 million. District 28, new inter-terrace, 3.5 story, 4.5 million. And if you go further, will be 4.5 million, brand new bungalow in ringgit lah. I found a better one. This time in Golden Hill Villas, 1,600 square feet of land, sold Feb 2025. I remember this one got basement, so you can see that the facade looks better also. And I consider this condition new lah. And it was sold 4.52 million, 2,799 per square feet. Before this transactions was out, 6 months ago, one of my one-to-one member who engaged my service to guide them how to buy good value landed properties, they got this. Again, take note, it's just 6 months before this transaction lah. Wow, even nicer, right? It's the same place at Golden Hill Villas, same land size, but it's bought 6 months before the previous transaction in August 2024. And I remember at that time they were so fearful. It's like, oh, at this price, why still make money or not? To me, the price they buy are super cheap lah. So I told them, go ahead, I give them guts, go. And this condition also very new and they only got this for 4.35 million, 2,694 per square feet only. This is another way you can tell how prices has gone up lah. From 3 story become 2 story, then become 1 story, then become got many ghosts to stay those old and condition type. Then after that, ghosts don't even want to stay type. That means you are priced out already lor. Wait. Then I go and think again At 4.5 million budget can I still buy a semi-D in District 19 And I found this. At Serangoon Garden Estate, you can see it's semi-D. 2,368 square feet of land sold last year, August 2024. I think this condition can consider very livable, but you still need to spend some money to do up lah. Sold for 4.68 million, 1,976 per square feet. And it's a semi-D leh. Again, this was August 2024 leh. It's less than a year and right now you want to get something like that Smelly, chow, 5 million maybe, who knows. Now let's go to nearer to town area. And for Northeast Region City Fringe, let's go to District 13. Subscribe For the first 2 years of this year, we have 13 transactions. At Senate Estate, 1,970 square feet of inter-terrace, City Fringe, sold March 2025. Means this is the latest transaction And the condition can tell is very livable. Sold for 4.528 million, 2,299 per square feet. I know some of your spouse, when it comes to this condition, you say, aiyo, cannot stay leh. Then what you can do is to reduce the expectation of the land size. So this one is 1,900 square feet So if you go to a smaller land size like 1,005 square feet, then the condition will be much better lah. And I found this for your difficult spouse.
Luckily today weather good
At Siang Kwan Avenue, 1,005 square feet, City Fringe, sold Feb 2025. Look at the condition. Considered new lah. Your spouse sure okay one because it's quite cheap lah. 4.25 million for a new inter-terrace, 2,810 per square feet. This is how you filter all the deals in Property Guru. So don't look at price, always look at the budget, which is based on land size. Then from there, you negotiate and do some benchmarking of the surrounding resale transactions It sounds very easy There's a lot more to take note, like Example, I don't advise my people to buy like number 4 West Sun T Junction substation, whether you can park outside, and many other factors. That's why I say if you need help, you can consider to come for my one-to-one consultation so that you won't be a cai tao by anyhow buy a lousy condition at a high price. If you want to have assurance in the entry price of the landed, aiyo, my consultation cheap like don't worry, I think it's too cheap. I'm going to increase price soon. I have another one-to-one member. She told me her opposite neighbor just sold this land size 1,600 plus square feet at 4.28 million, and she's so happy because she just bought 1-2 weeks before 2,000 square feet of land at only 4 million. Super happy lor. Well, today so many things to talk. I'm going to cut here, and the next video I will bring you to the rest of the districts.
Yeah, well.